All right, excuse me. Shit, whoop in the morning. Let's get it out the way. Ben Johnson sent strong message to ex team, the Lions. I want all the smoke. And the way the Bears fans and their publications are talking, he's already won the Super Bowl. He's already won the NFC North. He's already won the NFC, um, championship and the whole nine. The way they talking. So since Chicago Bears are trending up as they look to become competitive again in the lower NFC North. General Manager Ryan Post has completely rebuilt the team offensive line over the offseason and added some more weapons around quarterback Caleb Williams. The franchise also has a new head coach. Ben Johnson, the former Lions offensive coordinator, was one of the most desirable candidates on the market. Said there's a lot Johnson will need to improve in his first year, but the front office firmly believe it has hit the jackpot. Bears chairman George McCloskey discussed what drew the organization to the new head coach in an interview with senior writer of the Athletic Chicago, Adam Jans. During his hiring process, there were reports of potential rift between Post and Johnson even before he was hired. McCaskey details Johnson quickly dispelled the notion and also embraced the idea of facing the Lions and the rest of the NFC North. It says anytime there's a process like this, you hear all these crazy stories and you don't know their origin, McCaskey said. You don't know who's planned them. You have serious doubt about their authenticity. And for a guy to say, contrary to what you might have heard, I want to work with Ryan and I want to be the next head coach of Chicago Bears. Now, where it get funny at that is, it sounds good right now. He's not going to be completely honest about what went on. That's cool right now, but ultimately, when they start to hit bumps in the roads and they start to hit skids, that's how you're going to know how strong Ryan Poles and Ben Johnson's relationship is. And if it don't go the right way, well, Ben Johnson is basically gonna say, "See, I wanted my own guy. You kept this guy, and this is why we don't have success, and I could buy him more time." So ultimately, if it don't go the right way, it could buy more times. One thing about Dan Campbell and Brad Holmes, they went through a lot of adversity early. A lot of the Chicago Bears fans are expecting the Bears to be competitive right away. They expected them to shoot to the top of the North, and when they don't shoot to the top of the North, you're going to hear exactly how they actually feel. So that's the crazy thing about it. Ultimately not being able to hire their own guy and Ben Johnson's own guy, that's ultimately can be, kind of can be his excuse. Like, okay, I didn't get my own guy. I forced me to keep this guy. If I get my own guy here, we can I can actually do my thing. Now, if they win, it's a beautiful thing. But you don't know how strong a relationship is until you start hitting bumps in the road, until you start going through adversity. Then that's what really make the basis of relationship strong. Your homeboys, your girlfriend, your wife, you know what I'm saying? That's what make the relationship super duper strong. So um, ultimately, we'll see what happens on that side of the game. Okay. But yeah, it always sounds good, you know. But you know, but ultimately that's what it is. So, and Johnson wanted to coach the NFC North, where he'd face Campbell, the Lions, before Packers, Kevin O'Connell twice a season. He made that clear in his interview. He said, "I won't smoke," McCaskey said. So, I mean, at the end of the day, he's a very arrogant, cocky type of fellow, and that's cool. That's cool. Let's see where that arrogance falls. Puts him where that cockiness is when he getting his dick knocked in the dirt. That's the $1 million question. Where is that confidence going to come from? When you're facing adversity. So ultimately, that's when you can really tell if somebody is, really what they said is. Is when they're truly facing adversity. So I mean, it's gonna be very, very interesting. Very interesting. But well, can't wait to see it. To be honest with you, can't wait to see, what they put in the mix and how it goes and the whole nine. So ultimately, he's confident. He's confident. And and that's who he is as an offensive coordinator, as a play caller. And if he can instill or inject that confidence into the Chicago Bears, they'd be a dangerous bunch. But like I continue to say, it's all good when you speaking about it. It's all good when you can speak about it, you can speak freely about this going on and that going on and all of that. But when you're in that fire and you doing all that talking and ain't nobody else doing no talking. But then again, you're not worried about one of the worst teams in the division. I mean, that's just what it is. You're not worried about it. That's just the God honest truth. You're not worried about one of the worst teams around. So that's my thing about it. So they got to build up equity. They got to do it. And we'll see if they can do it. But he want all the smoke. I mean, shit, he can come get it all that he want. But being an offensive coordinator and a head coach is two different things. We think he gonna go in there, manage the team, and call plays, and it's gonna be easy. It's not. It's not gonna be easy feat. He may think it's gonna be an easy feat, but it's not. It's not. So, but ultimately, can't wait to see what he got, what tricks he got up his sleeve. He is a hellified coach, but Bears, fans. Oh man, you know, Lions fans are worried without Ben Johnson. We'll see. We will see. He without him, Jared Goff is nothing, and this that. Okay, we'll see. We'll see. Jared Goff is good with John McVay. So we'll see what happens here. But ultimately, only time will tell. But they've been doing a lot of woofing for a team that ain't won shit. They living off one funky ass Super Bowl. That's the crazy thing about it. But hey, thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Next subscribe button, hit all notifications, increase your chance, get notification. We go live, drop video. Check out Detroit Lions Talk playlist at the link tree. You can find me on Facebook, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, the whole nine. Appreciate y'all for supporting the channel. Let me know what y'all girls and guys think in the comment section. Peace.